tonight at this particular time without mentioning and bringing up Elizabeth Taylor. And she was in A Date with Judy.
Yes.
And you have another connection. But talk a little about your memories of Elizabeth Taylor.
Well, Elizabeth and I went to school together. We went to school at the Little Red Schoolhouse, and there were 2 rooms, but basically one was the bathroom, I think. And we all sat from kindergarten up to senior and high school. We were all in the same room, like being in a Little Red Schoolhouse way out on the prairie someplace. And so I was in my class in the same room with Elizabeth. Elizabeth was 3 years younger than I am. And she was in her class, and Margaret O'Brien was there. We were all in the same group. And I was telling someone today, they said, well, what did you do together? And I said, well, really, we didn't do anything because we were either busy going to school or else we were busy working. We really didn't have very much of a social life. But Elizabeth was getting married, so she asked me to be bridesmaid at her wedding. And I was getting married, and I asked her to be bridesmaid at my wedding. And I'm glad we stopped that because it could have become a full-time wedding. I don't run like that anymore.
So, did you stay close through the years?
No, we would connect ever so often. And not too long ago, in fact, you were there. Robert and I were getting an award of some kind. I don't know what it was. But they had arranged for certain people to send letters to us. And Robert got a letter from Lauren Bacall, and Elizabeth wrote a letter for me, and wrote a letter to me, which was so sweet of her. It was very complimentary, and it was very loving. And I was really so happy and so touched to receive it. And then a couple of months ago, just before she went into the hospital, as a matter of fact, she called me, and she was complimenting me on a show, on a movie that I had done on Law and Order, SUV. And she said, I didn't know that you could act. But it's true.
You wouldn't say this about yourself, but the letter that she wrote was so sweet and complimentary about what a wonderful actress you'd become, and how proud she was of you and what you'd done with your career and your life and the way you lived your life. I mean, she'd really been observing you without you knowing it.
Yes.
Paying attention to your life.
Well, she had a very busy life. She didn't have much time to watch me.
That was a remarkable thing that
Yes,
she was so in tune with what you were doing, what had been going on.
It was lovely.
Yes.
She was a very kind, a very funny lady. She was, and she had a mouth like a sailor. She was what every woman wanted to be. And she did everything that every woman would like to do and not get caught.